Build Me Up Buttercup by The Foundations, this week's Should soundtrack.
Which, do you know what? While we were listening to that song and I was singing along, again, I completely forgot to find out what year it was.
Oh, yeah, you meant to do that, wouldn't you?
Oh, well, never mind. Have a look yourself.
Yeah,
No.
Google it yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
What a week it's been for television.
I thought you said you were listening to that and something happened to you.
Well, no.
Oh,
I
you forgot to... Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about how it would be an interesting type of garden Jenga.
What?
Build Me Up Buttercup garden Jenga? No? What were you going to say, Pete?
It's been an interesting week this week for TV when it comes to Britain's Got Talent.
I don't watch it.
Thank God.
Is it really awful now?
Well, do you know, I'm just so...
What?
I don't know. Do you know you don't like the whole Susan Boyle thing?
Yes.
Well, big build-up, and she...
Was she rubbish?
Well, she wasn't rubbish, but she came on and she was like, midnight, not a sound from the pave. And she got into it, but it was the meh at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. And they didn't let the little drummer boy through, but they let that stupid man go.
See, now all you said is little drummer boy and what was it, a ferret with a kazoo?
Oh, well, no, this bloke, he was meant to be making his own saxophone sound.
Right.
He was there going...
I tell you what I did see this week, while I think of it, wasn't on Britain's Got Talent, on YouTube.
What?
A beatboxing flautist.
Flutist.
It's flautist.
Is it a flautist?
It's a flautist.
Ooh.
Even though it should be flutist, but it's not. I'm a bit flutist, actually.
Have you never seen that before?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant.
We should use that as a bed on here one week.
Well, we need to get it off.
Pardon?
Just from downloading it.
Right, yeah, let's get off the internet, yeah. Anyway, yeah, sorry, you were saying?
Well, yes, it's not only myself. I don't dislike Susan Boyle. I think she's okay. I just think she's had all this hype. And
yeah, I don't dislike her.
She doesn't need to do Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, I don't dislike her. I dislike all the attention and media fuss about the fact that she could sing.
And, well, Lily Allen has been talking about this.
Oh, is she?
Because she's been writing on a Twitter site.
Oh, aye.
And Lily Allen has defended her attack on Susan Boyle, and she claims that her fans are behind her. The fierce singer, who branded the 48-year-old Boyle overrated, refused to back down. It seems I'm not the only one.
Do you want to give that another go?
It seems that I'm not alone in my... It's because it says Subu Views, which I presume means Susan Boyle. 24-year-old Alan wrote on Twitter, I'd say 90% of you are agreeing with me, and by the way, overrated isn't the same as bad. But Boyle might not need Mouthy Allen's support after it was revealed that Demi Moore could fly over to cheer her on at the Britain's Got Talent final.
Oh, God.
Demi Moore, who's 46, has been invited to London for the final on Saturday after previously backing Boyle on her Twitter page.
Goodness, so we're on Twitter, you know. We don't do things like that.
No.
We don't do a lot.
We don't do... Have you been on Twitter?
Yeah, nobody's really left us many messages.
No. I don't even know. Couldn't even get on there if I wanted to.
Interesting to hear you do voices there, Pete. That was lovely. Maybe one day we can use them in some form on this radio show.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, did you... good telly the Apprentice this week?
Apprentice. Now, I have to point out to our listeners, I've never watched The Apprentice properly until you.
Until me.
Until you made me watch it. And I've really got into it now. And but I can't believe these are business people.
I know.
Because, oh my God, I could blag it better than them.
I know.
In fact, I feel like going for The Apprentice next year and going, what's your sales? None. Worked in recruitment for a little bit, whatever. But I could sell on QVC better than they did.
Yeah, but I was thinking, that's a different skill though, isn't it? Television presenting to actual selling skill.
Well, no.
Because you're looking at the camera, you're listening to something in your ear.
Yeah, but I could do that.
Yeah, but... in their defence, they're not trained at that. They're
Nor
trained
am I.
at talking one-to-one. Well, no, but you've just got natural gift of the gab.
Well, that's a true story. But also, like in previous things when they've had to pick things to sort of sell, and you're like last week with the baby show, and he bought, that big horse. What was that all about?
Well, if they just sold one though, they'd have been alright, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but they've got no chance.
Well, there's a lot of rich people around, Pete, even during a recession.
Yes, but they don't
in
go...
Birmingham, apparently.
Yeah,
That's where they were having the baby show.
Yes, they don't go to the NEC in Birmingham, Bab. They're all there like that, going, what's for free, kid? They don't really care about big, posh, expensive rocking horses.
No.
Oh. That was a bit naff. Are you glad that the right person went?
I can't even remember who went.
Howard.
Oh, yeah, Howard.
Howard the fish.
He does look like a fish, or some sort of amphibian.
Yes, he really does.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, who scares me? That woman with the glasses.
Lorraine.
Lorraine, who's a bit like, I'm on the ball, Sir Alan, even if it takes me a few more minutes to
But the
think
thing is,
about
though,
it.
she'll be there talking, saying, I think this is a really good idea. Then she'll turn to someone else and go, Jesus, have you seen this idea? And she goes Irish for no reason.
I thought I misheard that.
No.
Is she Irish?
Well, she obviously, when she wants to be.
That's just a bit silly, really, isn't
It's
it?
a bit silly, really, isn't it?
So I'm liking The Apprentice, and down
Good.
to the last 5, and so I will continue to watch that now.
Good.
More than Britain's Got Talent.
Good.
But I do want a dance group to win. There's a dance group called Diversity, and I think they're amazing. And they're my. I don't want a little boy to win who sings, who's already been to stage school and already.
Yeah.
Do you know, Susan Boyle, she'll do
They
fine
should
on
be
her
locked
own.
up, if anything, shouldn't they? Should be put in a pen.
Children.
And, yeah. Stage school children should be kept in a pen.
What
or
really,
their parents.
What really annoys me about stage school children, who I know Bonnie Langford came from that, cup. But it's almost like, Joe, I said cup because you were drinking some of your coffee. That's not the right kind of thing to say. From the same batch, I don't know. But why do they create
coffee.
such annoying little brats, knowing that people find them just completely annoying little brats? They kind of train you to be an annoying, precocious child.
So when did you leave stage school?
I never went.
Oh, that's the punchline of this link.
Well, have you got a song to put on there?
Well, we've got Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs coming up, which I think we'll play in a moment. We've got Madonna still to come. We've got Ash and all sorts of usual stuff, so don't go anywhere.